You heard the rap before, now I'm back with the second half. Cause when I spray cologne, you know I really take a bath. I got the Creed, the Tom Ford and the Zerjoff. And I got some perfumes that you never heard of. You like compliments when people say you smell nice. And you'd like to buy your fragrance for a good price. The ladies form a queue that stretches down the sidewalk. You'll smell so good that you won't need to make no small talk. It's good to smell fresh and clean in the summertime. And smelling bad is a stupid sick ass stink crime. I got your back if you're looking for a great scent. Cause helping you is the goal on which I'm hell-bent. The summertime is the time when the sun's out and everybody has their guns and their buns out. Haters look away cause you can't live with my sick bars, my gold chains, my cologne and my fast cars.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. So today we're going to be talking about my top 10 inexpensive fragrances for summer. Before we get into that, don't forget, if you like the video, please subscribe by hitting the button down there, then you won't miss any of my future content. And just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who's been purchasing my fragrance Gravitas Pour Homme from Norton & Wilson. I've had a few questions about when it's going to be back in stock in the USA and Canada as soon as possible. We're shipping it over there, hopefully within the month of June. Pretty much, we would hope certainly by July you'll be able to buy it on our website, which I'll link in the description below. If you're in the EU or the UK, you can buy it right now for prompt delivery. And we had a great review very recently from Ashton from Gent Sense, which was a real honour. Okay, let's get stuck into the video today. 10 great inexpensive fragrances. I just recently uploaded my top 10 designer fragrances for summer. So these are the real cheapies in a lower price bracket. And of course, summertime, we're looking for fresh, citrusy, bright, uplifting kind of smells. And you know, there's loads of really affordable ones of those. Sometimes if you want a really good oud fragrance or something really leathery and complex, maybe you need to spend a little bit more money for the niche fragrances or at least the higher end kind of designer stuff. But with cheap, fresh, lemony, bright, orangey, mandarin smells, there's quite a few great ones in the cheap price bracket. So let's check it out. Here's one that I've done a full video on recently. It's Zara Vibrant Leather Summer. I think it used to be called Vibrant Leather Cologne. It's a brilliant, brilliant clone of Aroma Cologne, which is a very, very nice kind of lemonade, white shirt kind of fragrance, just very clean, very bright, actually pretty decent in performance and just absolutely beautiful. I picked this up for £12.99 on Zara's website, and that is just, I think it's meant to be more like 25, but it's discounted. Incredible steel, really good performance. If you've tried Aroma Cologne and you like that, this is very, very similar and it performs really well. So that's definitely a good choice. Moving on, the next one that I'm going to feature today is one that I haven't talked about, I don't think, before on here. And that is Laura Biagiotti's Roma Uomo Cedro. This is a 2017 flanker to the well-established Roma Uomo original. And I really, really love this one. It was Chris from the channel Scentland who first drew Fragcom's attention to this one. It's a bright citrus aromatic fragrance, but it has this undertone of sweetness. Somebody called it citrus aquatic mixed with bubblegum. And I think they meant that in a good way. I think that's doing it a disservice. It's very bright, it's very breezy, it's got your usual kind of bergamot, lemony opening notes. It's also got an interesting little twist of a rhubarb note. And in the base there's oak moss, there's ambergris, and there's also vanilla. So it has this kind of sweet, creamy, woody undertone with a really nice mixture of juicy, maybe not mega natural smelling, maybe a bit synthetic, but very, very pleasant, juicy citrus with a bit of sweetness. Just a really uplifting fragrance. And I picked this up, I think, for something like £16 online somewhere in the UK, and that's just a 40ml. Sometimes I don't mind the small sizes because I've got such a big collection. Don't forget, if you'd like to join the Smelly Army private members club over on Patreon, there's a link in the description to do that. It costs just $2 a month and you get an extra video from me every week, plus you get to watch everything I've already uploaded in there. We're building a really nice community, lots of interaction, and I'd love to see you in there. Okay, next up then, this one got a bit of talk when it first came out, relatively recent release. It's Chrome Aqua from Azzaro. This is often compared to Acqua di Gio, the original Eau de Toilette. It's a really nice aquatic citrus kind of fragrance. Some people say it's halfway between Acqua di Gio, the original Eau de Toilette, and Periellis Red, which is often compared to that, but is regarded as more spicy. This one does have a kind of green, spicy element mixed with the beautiful aquatic air of the original classic Acqua di Gio. Just a real fun, throw it on after the shower or when you're going down to the beach or even on a night out in summer. And again, phenomenal prices. I think I got my 50ml for £15 online in the UK. Great little fun fragrance. Now a true classic. If you've ever watched any of my old videos, you may well have seen me rave about Agua de Colonia Concentrada from the house of Alvarez Gomes, a really ancient, long-established fragrance, Spanish eau de cologne. We've got citrus notes, primarily orange, well, orange and lemon, very nice natural smelling, really high quality natural orange and lemon notes mixed with quite a lot of lavender and some kind of herbal spiciness. Much more of a classic old-fashioned style eau de cologne, but really, I love this as much as niche kind of variants on the same idea. It's superb. You can get great big bottles here. It's 150ml. I think it's under £30. There's an 80ml bottle that I think I found somewhere for £9, which is just incredible. So if you Google that one, beautiful old school classic lemons and herbs, absolutely excellent. And performance, honestly, not bad. It's an eau de cologne, but I find it lasts well. You get a great atomizer on the big bottle, and I just absolutely douse myself, as you can see, with this one whenever I wear it. So highly recommended. Alvarez Gomes Agua de Colonia Concentrada.
Here's one that I left out when shooting the video originally. This is Twosome Sport. It's an absolutely fantastic cheapie. I can't believe I forgot to pick it up and mention it when I filmed. Top notes lemon and airy notes. In the middle, ginger and red apple. Base notes oak, moss, musk, cashmere wood and cedar. You can pick it up for £30 or thereabouts on Notino in the UK, and elsewhere around the world you can get it too. It's a really brilliant, spicy, fresh, soapy citrus fragrance. I love this one. It's my favourite in the list.
Now for something completely different. Many people rave about the 2016 edition of Aqua Invictus Aqua from Paco Rabanne. That's now not available. There's a new version that they brought out in 2018, not quite the same. Some people say not as good. Anyway, Lattafa have cloned, most people think, the 2016 version with this lovely bottle, Najdia. This is a very, very bright, fresh, kind of synthetic smelling mixture of aquatic notes, a kind of shower gel vibe, and a bit of the Invictus bubblegummy feel. It's more of a modern, youthful, kind of cocky smell than the kind of thing I normally go for, but for the price you can find this £12.50. I got this on eBay. Great performance. I've been spraying it in my bathroom, my bedroom. It's just fun. It's a guilty pleasure. Najdia by Lattafa. I think that's absolutely cracking juice. Next up then, oh dear, sorry about the clones, but this one is one. It's a really good clone, Milestone, from the house of Aroma. This is their clone of Creed's Millesime Imperial. Everyone knows about Club de Nuit Intense Man, their Aventus clone. This is better than that in terms of smelling like the original Creed fragrance. So Milestone has this lovely kind of bright mandarin, bergamot, citrus, lemon, kind of also this salty watermelon thing that people often talk about with the original Millesime Imperial. It's very, very close to being identical. It has better performance than my 30ml bottle of Millesime Imperial. And I think you can pick this up a bit more expensive than some in the list. It's about £35-ish on eBay, but I love that bottle. If you like Millesime Imperial, this is absolutely, you can blind buy this. It's superb. Great performance as well. Okay, now next up, I'm just going to throw in anything from the range of fragrances in the, I think it's called the Les Eaux Fresh or something from Guerlain. For example, Eau de Fleur de Cedrat, you can get this for under £40 for 100ml. A great historic, prestigious house, unlike some of the others in this list. This has one of the most beautiful, bright, fresh citrus openings in the world. It's lovely. However, it doesn't last very long. Others include Eau de Cologne Imperial, Cologne de Parfumer. They're all a similar kind of vibe. None of them perform that brilliantly, but the smells are exquisite and they're very nicely priced. So bear those in mind if you want a little bit of old school classic charm. Now, something completely different that you won't hear about on many other channels next. This is a range of fragrances from a brand called Extro, based in Italy. I get these on executiveshaving.co.uk here in the UK. I'm not sponsored, I buy them. I don't have any official arrangement with them or anything like that, but that's where I can find them in the UK. I don't think they're easy to get elsewhere in the world or in the USA. I do believe that Executive Shaving can ship within Europe. Ferrari is a fantastic citrus aromatic kind of Turkish barbershop smell. Del Don is a really great kind of herbaceous green soapy scent, a bit like Myrto de Panaria from Acqua di Parma. £12.50 all of these for 120 120ml or 120 or 125ml eau de toilette splashes. Stunning stuff, and a really nice fig-based scent is Positano from the same range, and I think that's just, yeah, if you like Fico de Malfi, it's got that kind of fig note, but it's a bit more green and spicy, whereas that one's very bright and fresh. So really great option. There's others that I might blind buy too. Extro, check them out at executiveshaving.co.uk. Next up, a real classic cliche for the cheapy summertime list, Nautica Voyage. I love this, only got it this year. It's kind of soapy, aquatic. What are the notes? I think it's kind of got an apple note, a little bit apple, a bit of almost a cucumbery vibe. Very, very pleasant, very fresh, very aquatic, very simple. Really works well in any situation, great for going to work. Incredible prices of something like £20 or even a slight notch below that. You get 100ml. Nautica Voyage, great fun, I love it. Now another one we hear about all the time. Ferrari Bright Neroli, one of the most lovely neroli scents out there. You can pick this up for something like, I think, £25 at the moment. I think that might have been on Notino in the UK. Really beautiful, fresh, bright neroli with other citrus notes and kind of soapy vibe. It smells really high quality. For me, I actually prefer the smell to Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford. It's often compared to that. They're not that similar in it's a similar vibe, but it's not really a clone. Beautiful stuff. I prefer it to Radiant Bergamot, but you can now find that one again for good prices from Ferrari. But Bright Neroli holds its place as a total classic, high quality smell from the slightly, weird brand of Ferrari, who make cheap fragrances that you find in the drugstore aimed at 10-year-old boys for their Christmas present. But some of these ones that you won't find in your local branch of Boots are absolutely stunning. So I think that's almost it. One little one, an honourable mention again, because I think you can only get this in the UK. Pineapple Sauvage from Pocket Scents, who I will link in the description. This is a stunning kind of Creed Ventus-esque fragrance, maybe mixed with a tiny bit of a Dior Sauvage kind of thing. I don't think it's really, I don't think it's a total clone of either, or a combination hybrid, but it's a very nice, fresh, pineapple, fresh, masculine, woody fragrance. Great performance, and only $14.99 for the 50ml. That is superb value. Guys, I think that's all for today. Yes, it is. Let me know what you thought of my picks for my top 10 inexpensive fragrances for summer 2020. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.